Okay, I got something to say to you young women out there, okay? Can I tell you something that's so important? It has to do with your life partner. Can you just do yourselves a favor and choose the man who's a gentleman, who's humble and kind? He might not even be that exciting. I've been married for 15 years. I married the kind, gentle, humble, patient man. He's not the most exciting man, but he's a stable man, and he is my best friend. And I can say that with all my heart. He is my best friend. Who do I consider a best friend? Someone who has my back when I'm in the room, when I'm out of the room, someone who prays for me, someone who provides for me, someone who is loyal and devoted to me. So, look, I've been married long enough where I've experienced a lot of stages that, marriages go through. We had, the honeymoon stage. We've had the annoyance stage. We've had the lukewarm stage. We've had the comparison stage, and maybe even dissatisfaction stage, where you start wondering, does this person really make me happy? Is this person everything that I really want and everything that I really need? Okay, I've reached year 15. I cannot tell you how many marriages have fallen to the left and to the right of me. People close to me who I just never would imagine would divorce. One close to me in particular, her statement about her husband was that he was not like the men in the Netflix shows. Those are her words. One of her reasons for not being satisfied in her marriage. He was unlike the men in Netflix. So, what are a lot of the men in Netflix shows? Well, it depends what genre you're watching. If you're watching the soap opera, it usually is the incredibly attractive, wealthy, caring, and kind man who somehow takes pity on the poor girl and gives her a Cinderella story, right? Or you have the really highly dysfunctional billionaire who is abusive but super hot, and I can tell you with complete confidence, you want to marry the quiet, strong, supportive, boring guy. I will say it again and again and again. You want to marry the strong, the patient, the compassionate, boring man. Make sure he has a job and he can work hard. That's like a requirement completely. I grew up in a family of really hardworking men. My father worked endlessly, tirelessly. He probably worked too much, but he always made sure that our family was taken care of. If you don't believe me, go ahead and, get together with the flashy douchebag. Get together with the real hot, charismatic guy. And we'll see how long he takes good care of your heart. Because with my husband, we've invested 15 years, and I am looking forward to when we get older and our kids are out of the house. I'm like, you know how much I'm looking forward to that? He's my best friend, and we're just going to be even closer. When the kids are gone, we have so much equity into our relationship, so much wealth. Do you understand that? Like, when you're old and gray, do you want the party boy, or do you want the man who is kind, compassionate, stable, and who knows you deeply and loves you deeply? I mean, maybe there are incredibly attractive millionaire playboys out there that are into long-term relationships with one woman, but statistics say otherwise. Do you want to have fun now, or do you want to do the work now and have it pay dividends upon dividends upon dividends? as the years go by and as you get older. And guess what? If you have kids especially, you want the stable man. Okay? That pays dividends into their lives. Look, like I said, people close to me, they've gotten divorced. I never thought they'd get divorced. They spent a lot of time on Netflix, a lot of time reading soapy, nasty romance novels, okay? And their kids are floundering right now. They are floundering. It breaks my heart. Life is hard enough. It's very difficult to be a young person nowadays. I know they get a bad rap and everyone says they're spoiled and entitled, but look, the psychological warfare that is against this young generation nowadays is insane. Especially if they have a phone. I would love to recommend to parents not to give your child a phone. If they have to have a phone, get them a flip phone. Get them like a really basic flip phone. I'm telling you, the insanity that's out there it's terrible. So I'm keeping my eye on some potatoes that I'm boiling because I'm such a good domestic housewife making mashed potatoes. Now, it's been weeks since I've made mashed potatoes and I'm feeling, what's the word? Sentimental today. So I'm not going to pretend like I'm one of those trad wives. No, ma'am. I'm out there working. I am one of those people that, I like physical jobs. I like my heavy bag in the basement. Anyways, yeah, I'm telling you, invest in your future. Find that man, find that sweethearted man who might be a little boring, but man, he is your best friend and you can grow old together with him, and your children and their children can have stability and peace. That's what it's really about. As you get older, I'm at the stage where I'm writing a novel right now, and I'm kind of throwing all the, the adventurous side of me, the side of me that longs for greatness and all these opportunities, right? Because, let's all be honest, when you choose the role of wife and mother and, living within your means, it's not always the most exciting life. But I'm looking to the future. I'm looking to provide a stable, blessed home. I was blessed with a mom who was able to stay home a lot. She worked in my dad's office for a little bit, but she stayed home a lot. She also went on different trips to other countries to teach prayer. And she's a powerful, intelligent woman. And to this day, my dad is still working. He works in concrete, and he's still busting his back out there. And he's getting old. But he's a hardworking man. But anyways, all right, I'm done. I hope I got my point across.